What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? You're tuning into Ty's Life. I'm about to be reacting to Tracy McGrady versus Steve Francis. Honestly, I was gonna react to Larry Bird, and then I'm like, I'm wearing a Steve Francis jersey right now. See that? Okay, you can't. I'm not gonna show the back because you got messed up through laundry. I don't want to see that, but yeah, the Rockets jersey. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. I think so. But yeah, I'm about to get into this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm doing a live on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, and then posting the rest of the reaction on YouTube, and I guess just taking clips from Twitch. But yeah, I'm trying to get into more videos, more Steve Francis videos. I'm trying to get into Larry Bird videos. I mean, I've been doing a lot of Larry Bird videos, so I'm trying to get into more players, players that I guess heighten my interest, in their game. Like Tracy McGrady, Steve Francis. Um, who else? Who else? Who else? Luka's another player that's exciting. Zion Williams, tough. Like even like the old players like Dominique Wilkins, players like that. I'm trying to get into those exciting players. And just let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments who you want me to react to. Some people said Shaq. Some people said Pistol Pete. I already did 2 videos on Pistol Pete, so you can go back to my channel, Ty's Life. Yeah, you can watch those. Pistol Pete is a different individual. He was way ahead of his time, like crazy. Like I thought his game was more so flashy passing, but fundamentals on point. It's crazy. Like he was a dog. Honestly, like go back to my reaction. He dropped 68 points on some Wilt stuff, like 68 points. Pistol Pete. Go back and watch that. That video has like 1,000 views. You can go back and watch it. It's pretty good. I think everybody that watched the video liked it, or most of the people. I got some likes, some comments. Some people were saying that the video was good. The graphics obviously are not going to be the best because it's like 48 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But you're about to react to Steve Francis and Tracy McGrady. Let's get into it. Get into it.
The other forward, 6'8" from Mount Zion Academy, number 1, Tracy McGrady. At center, 7'6" from China, number 11, Yao Ming. And one guard, 6'5" from Florida State.
This to see moments ago, Tracy McGrady of the Houston Rockets, not well received back here in Orlando. McGrady had demanded to be traded following last year's disastrous 21-win season, and recently was quoted as saying he didn't always play hard last season, so he was dealt to the Rockets in the trade involving fellow All-Star Steve Francis. And Francis has been instrumental in the resurgence of this revamped Magic franchise. That's the storyline for tonight's first meeting of the season between the Houston Rockets and the Orlando Magic. As the Magic averaging just under 101 points per game. Turkoglu for Orlando, that is the 6th ranking in the NBA. Tracy hearing it from the crowd right at the start as he puts a move on Hino, spins his way, and then able to convert on the follow.
And gets away with it because nobody touched that layup. It didn't hit the rim. He should have been called for a travel. Grant Hill has become a jump shooter. He is
already out there playing like his
dramatically, and I think it's a testament to his basketball background, the coaching he's had, the fundamental framework that he had to his game to start with. Now with the injuries, he's done this that much better, and he's had to. And I like what John Weisbrod did. He said, look, we had a
so much swag.
Guys would leave the arena last year and say, look, it wasn't my fault. He said it wasn't mine either.
Oh. For Tracy, his second career goalie is 4 points. It's off.
Crazy.
Pre-game jitters and an easy-to-use touchscreen.
Hey Google, play my pre-game playlist.
Crazy.
You don't always need to touch. The all-new 2025.
Disgusting.
For a fast start.
We have to go back to that. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Okay.
It wasn't my fault. McGrady said it wasn't mine either.
For Tracy, his second field goal, he has 4
What is
points.
that?
Rockets
Don't
off
even try.
to
Don't
a
even
fast
try it
start.
before.
Orlando looks
Don't piss
rattled
on
here in the early going.
I think you're right. Turkoglu will be in this lineup until they lose. Coaches generally like to keep their lineup the same until they start to go south. And McGrady with another putback.
Short sets it up for Mutombo. Mutombo on the tip. He expected some resistance from Cato, who stepped away.
Cato was going to let him go. Mutombo just missed 2 flat out. Francis with the jumper.
Played by Hill. Gets the pick from Howard. Here's an open shot for Juwan Howard.
Juwan Howard.
And a whistle.
Good stuff, too.
And a foul away from the ball. The basket will count. For more on Rodman.
Yeah, we need better graphics than that. I was getting a little tough to watch there. Hurting my eyes.
Let's check in with Craig Sager.
Omar Steve said he had
Slow. Okay.
not been playing in any leagues. He actually was playing in a recreational league at the Bowie, Maryland Sports Center with a bunch of guys at noon who were coming from their jobs. Then they put him when he got to Houston on a treadmill yesterday for a half hour, and then on a bicycle today for a half hour. The report was that he was in awful condition for the NBA. He says that he knows how to play the game and that he'll play time.
How about Tracy McGrady able to hit that 3 with the shot clock running down?
Oh, the shot clock
is
running down.
4 of 6,
I thought he was 40 for a second.
Rebound. Garrity from downtown comes right back.
That's a big shot for Garrity.
Hill lost it. The steal by McGrady. Batii is back. Here's McGrady. Foul, a hard foul. And a good foul by Batii.
Well, how about the steal at the other end on Grant Hill from McGrady? These two obviously faced each other the last few years in practice. When Grant Hill was healthy, this is a signature move. Not many guys can make that steal, but McGrady with those long arms is able to get his hand on it. And then, as you said, Marvin, very good foul. Hard, but not flagrant. Make McGrady knock down the free throws.
Tracy McGrady demanded to be traded following last year's 21-win season, and then was quoted in Sports Illustrated saying, "Some nights I did slack off. I knew that was a terrible thing to do, and I still was slacking off," which did not receive favorable attention around the country, in particular here in Orlando.
That year was pretty tough for me. So just to clear everything up, I wasn't slacking off or throwing away games by any means. It was just I was mentally, I was drained and frustrated because a lot was on my shoulders, and everybody pointing fingers at T-Mac, not the team, T-Mac. And it was just a frustrating season for me.
Now, to me, Marv, it just points out the difference between a superstar and an all-star, as Yao knocks down the jumper. A superstar player in the NBA, it hurts to lose so badly that they would never even think about letting the frustration affect their effort. An all-star, a guy like Brady,
he could get something about it.
Foul is called on John Barry, actually on Garrity, but superstars, the guys who truly fight night in and night out, like Kobe Bryant, like Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. There's a fire in their belly that, frankly, I don't know if T-Mac has, and I don't know if Vince Carter has, and it's nothing personal. By all accounts, he's a great guy. His teammates love him, but does he have the fire? And I think that's questionable.
I heard the greeting from Tracy McGrady as he checked back in. And here is Sora for 3. Yes. The Rockets 50, the Magic 33. Francis with the pullback. Francis. Oh, what a move. He had Yao Ming in front of him. Yao did not want to pick up a third foul. But Steve Francis with a gorgeous drive to the basket. He has 10, and it leads to a Rocket timeout. Backdoor pass to Francis, gives it back. Able to finish. Beautiful play by the Magic. Houston with just one field goal, 6 points. The last 5 minutes of the second quarter. Steve Francis now has
translating the
14 points.
game to the computer.
Turkoglu, question mark because of flu-like symptoms, but said he's all right.
He still has
a
a
starting
swing.
lineup, so Chuck Christie comes off the bench. Once again, the lob works.
All day.
Francis
10 times already in college.
and Cato able to combine. Hill. And back comes Sura.
Hill wanted the foul. Wesley undercut him maybe a little bit, but he's so strong down there. He's much tougher to score upon than you think, given his size.
And Tracy McGrady able to hit over Hito Turkoglu, so the Rockets now lead 63-54. Doug Christie has checked in for Orlando. The Cappy Mutombo is back. Steve Francis. With 16 points, and the Rockets now lead by 6. Mutombo set up by McGrady. Kentucky last Saturday night in a win over San Antonio had a sensational game. 15 rebounds in 20 minutes of play. Turkoglu from way down.
He was nasty, but just not on the Raptors. Man, still 200 million.
Hito Turkoglu comes off a season high of 29 against the Pistons in the Magic win here the other night. Foul on
Going down to him.
nowhere to go. Gives Turkoglu for 3. Hito Turkoglu on fire.
This league is so nice.
He has 19 points. That's his third three-pointer.
Boy, that one's got to kill Jeff Van Gundy. Ball just happens to bounce right to the corner where Turkoglu awaited. Wow, what a move by T-Mac.
It counts and the foul, so McGrady to the line.
McGrady gets it to go and knocks down the free throw to complete the three-point play.
19 points for McGrady. 82-70 Rockets. Francis.
He was so fast.
Steve Francis allowed to wheel down low, and Francis has 20. Houston ending the third on a 14-7 run. The Magic had cut the lead down to 5. And Steve Francis right back. So he is.
Bro, I can't even describe. I mean, I can describe what he did, but I'm still processing it. That semi-spin fake turns around into the shot. The way he did that, he shouldn't have been capable of doing that, because the fact that how fast he was going, he was about to go the other way, and then just cash. There's no way the defender did not know. That was unpredictable as heck. I'm watching this and didn't know that was about to happen. That's crazy. That's tough. He's insane. He's a prime example how you can turn street ball moves and creative moves and apply it to actual professional basketball. He's a staple for that. Him, Stephon Marbury, Rafer Alston, all those guys, exciting to watch. But it's the swag, the creativity they have, and they're adding that to the game. Kyrie has a little bit in that in his game too. What's his name? Rod Strickland. I think he was one of those guys. I think he was Kyrie's godfather, I believe. He's one of those guys that was flashy too, but street ball type of play, but brought it to the NBA. Guys like that, so exciting to watch. It's just refreshing that you can translate the street ball stuff into the game without double dribbling or traveling or whatever, but still pure fundamentals, but with creativity. And it's so creative that you don't expect it to happen. That half spin fake, he was about to go to the basket and then turns around and shoots it. That was insane. Insane. Crazy.
22 points. Francis and Christie in the backcourt. Christie for 3. Handled by Mutombo. Has done a nice job.
Done a terrific job, as have the rest of this Houston Rockets team here tonight. in the paint, just dominating. They have a 38-7, so it's been their interior play that has helped them get this lead. And McGrady, another 2 points in the paint. Remember a year ago, this Orlando team was the
camera. I think my camera cut out real quick. I'm about to connect that back. What's good? Okay, let's see if camera's good still. Yeah, camera's good. Okay, back into it.
defensive club in the league, had no interior presence. Now all of a sudden they've got Cato, Petit, and Dwight Howard. No wonder they're so much better with the addition of Francis as well.
Doug Christie. That's his second field goal. Here is Hill. And a foul. The basket counts and a foul away from the ball as Cato was taken down. Brady got up to the fast start, but he's hit only 3 of his last 13. He fires from downtown, and he's fouled by Hill. 3 shots coming up for Tracy McGrady. Under 2.5 to play in this fourth quarter. Nice inbound. Sora able to find McGrady. Somehow Tracy McGrady was able to get inside. Tino, Chris Webber, Sacramento Kings going up against LeBron and the Cavs. Kevin and Doug will have it for you. Second of our TNT doubleheader. Steve Francis with 16 seconds remaining. So the Rockets now lead 106 to 99. Houston goes to 21 and 19. Orlando now 21 and 17.
Yeah, they still took the L, but yeah, wow. McGrady, he's tough. And then Francis, he was a great point guard. And then, I don't know, coaches that talk to players, like the street ball tactics or the way players play, like the Rucker Park type of style game, they shun it a lot, and then they knock it a lot. But it's like, bro, you have to feed into that. Like you have to feed into that creativity, because if you could add the fundamentals and the creativity, they could go off. They could go far. Especially you have the athletic ability, you have the gift already. Steve Francis, Kyrie, Rod Strickland. Who else? Who else is another guy? Jamal Crawford. Players like that. I'm missing a lot of players. Jason Williams, guys like that who could really apply it to the game. There's some players that can't apply it. It's like they play street ball for so long, and it's in their DNA. They just can't let it. They can't leave them. They can't actually play some real organized basketball where it's no double dribbling, no you know what I'm saying. But players like Steve Francis, they've really mastered it, adding the fundamentals and the creativity, and it's just poetry at this point. Just poetry, straight poetry. And then T-Mac he's a freak of nature, athletic, can really shoot, fundamentals, 6'9", 6'10", with the skill of Kobe. Kobe even talked about it before. It was so hard to guard him because he was as skilled as Kobe, and he was taller, as athletic as Kobe, and as skilled as Kobe. And he had 6'10". He had 2 or 3 inches on him. Come on. He's a problem. His pull-up was disgusting. Clean. 13 points in 35 seconds. Do I need to say more? We about to go to the next video, man. It's crazy. Crazy. Both of them, man. Let's see. See what I can react to. Chat. Even though it's probably one person in here right now. We getting there though. Larry Bird highlights. What is this? Probably can watch a little bit of the Ghost season. Oh yeah. Larry Bird, 42 points, 8 assists against the Bucks. Watched that one already. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna watch 8 minutes of this.
Yeah, quick screen.
Okay. About to watch some Larry Bird move this off the stage. About to get into it, man. Larry Bird. Hit that like button, that subscribe button. Watch my other videos, not just my Larry Bird videos. If you're tuned in and you're a Larry Bird fan, try to watch my other videos too. I mean, trust me, there's other players that are gifted, probably not as gifted as Larry Bird, but they're gifted in other ways. Athletic ability, creativity, all of that. I'm telling you, even players that you didn't really tap into before, just know there's players out there. If you're a fan of basketball, you can't deny it. Players are special.
Good thing we're with Bel Air Direct. So simple.
Filing a claim.
Let's tap into Larry Bird. Once this thing gets going.
I got set up in minutes and have been keeping their streaming and gaming flawless.
Webb is out there. Seasting is going to have him covering him defensively. Bird wants it. Come on. That type. Bird is the man. Nice up.
You know if you guys see the screen right now, it's like loading on it.
Bird. Yes. Larry loops to Parrish. Won't get down. Bird is there.
He's always picking up there.
Double pick. Takes it.
Literally his game.
He doesn't score point. Bird working on Wilkins. That was the best realm of helping create this win. Bird, one-on-one. Dominique trying to contain him a little bit. And there's Dominique with the right hand, well below the ball.
Step back, on the floor.
Larry Bird. It takes it out of bounds and gets it in play. Worthy didn't bother Bennett Johnson going to the scorer's table. Larry Bird to McHale. Count it. Walton to Bird. Bird with a great pass on the drive as he draws the traffic. McHale goes up. Late. Larry Bird with a great pass.
He punched that thing too.
Larry Bird, 3-pointer.
Don't even know. Not even. Look at closing out.
Larry Bird wide open. You can't get. Larry Bird again wide open, and they have a penetration move. Bird over Wolf. Bird, pick and roll, decides to go strong over. On Banks.
So
Bird off the wing, the basket point lead. Bird inside the 3-point line. Hit Larry Bird. Not an easy task. Oakley comes out to meet him, and Bird hits. 40 to go.
Poetry in motion.
Bird going in on Banks. And Larry Bird wants to play that type of defense. Larry Bird gets the Bird. Bird with 1 second on the clock. It's a 3-pointer. Bird has to pop out as you really. They could have called a foul. Instead, Bird, as the clock is winding down, has around 2-0. 2 more games coming up. Bird goes for 3. Bird and Jordan.
The same game.
Just to be a shot blocked, and Ames will get an easy basket. Woolridge on Bird.
Oh my God.
Bird.
This is the
Bird,
same
good
game.
play to get to him.
He probably had about 40-50 in this game.
Bird.
Based off the highlights.
And the Celtics.
This is crazy.
Bird on the cut, gets away from McRae and Perry. Sampson ahead to Larry Bird. The McHale on the cut. Beautiful. And he allowed McHale to get into
all he needed was a little bit of space.
Let's try Roberts.
It was like 3 or 4 guys in the key.
Running smooth. There it is again. This time he did it to Reed. Basket go. A little bit of everything, I'll say. DJ. Now Bird 3. So that's why it's tough to guard a penetration. Beautiful.
Let's talk about Bird's quick release. His quick release is not even funny. Like, it's crazy. It's no joke. It's no joke. Because he'll catch it in his pocket, raise up. It's over. It's over. It's a wrap. You're not recovering. Like, especially how their offense is. He's running around screens, getting into the mid-range. He raises up. Like, you don't even have a chance to contest it. If you're not contesting Bird, what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Oh, shoot. Okay. Gotta get back into that. Wait, hold on. Real quick. Wait, hold up. My camera cut out. Gotta get that back up. We get back into it real quick. Camera just cut out. Probably be a voiceover for a bit so my camera gets back up.
Walton to Larry trying to maneuver on Reed. Hoping for a double team. Wheels baseline 2 for Larry Bird.
Reed with a good lateral movement with the feet. Keeps them in position. Forces them to...
Now looking. Larry Bird, three-pointer. Oh, wow. Any passion at all.
When you depend on your superstar to get you 30 a game all season long, and all of a sudden, Bird.
Dennis Johnson for the Celts. Off to Larry Bird. Kicks it to Ains. He hits.
Keep up this tempo, Atlanta. Dominique is going to have a big night. Got on him, and they've tried Willis on him, all with the same degree of success or lack of it.
Bird and Ainge, two-man fast break. And he lays it off to Bird.
Beautiful.
Bill informed that it is now possible that Bill Walton will not play at all tonight. Bird came before the Bird shot. Larry pops it anyway.
Well, because he's got a complete arsenal of offensive moves.
Oh, great pass by Larry Bird. With 10.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Bird winds up from 3. Yes, Larry Bird missed it.
Yeah, a lot of wasted motion there. Made a tough shot out of what should have been an easy one.
Bird, 3 in a row. Rivers, Ainge back the other way, and now Bird for the Celtics. Fakes the pass. Bang! Larry Bird.
And so let's see what happens. I think we...
Larry tries to go along the baseline, kicks it back to Bird. Bird fires. Bird hits. They triple team Bird. He gets it in the front court to Johnson. Back to Larry Bird. Whoa, look at that pass to Danny Ainge.
On the board to clear out, and here's Bird. Presley watching him. Great pass to McHale. He's got a special feature at the half. Great pass into Ainge from offensively.
It's a bad shot by Moncrief.
And Perry's
not come to play to start this ball game.
Bird's first shot. Outlet to Dennis Johnson, and Bird's in the middle. Right back to DJ. Another find.
Bird's playing a guard. He's 6'9".
Three-pointer. Here's Ainge. Back to Bird. Hale. Bird gets it. Hale.
Yes.
Yeah, back up. You got it.
We know that feeling. The feeling of winning. Feel every moment of the game. Bet on your favorite sports with TonyBet. We're here to play.
One down by Bird.
Defense either double or he's going to go one-on-one. Oh, my goodness. How did he do this?
Crazy.
Patience of Larry Bird. And there he is, wide open. Parrish underneath for the layup.
He has great teammates that know where to be on the court.
Tomorrow. And, of course, we will be here covering game 4 of the Eastern Conference Final, but Hale hitting nation. And you can see it in the eyes of the Bucks here this afternoon.
So quick.
Bird.
He's so quick.
5 men on the floor for Casey. Great pass
Always
by
looking for it.
Walt.
Always knows where to be.
McHale charged for it, and he goes down. Larry Bird tries for a loose ball and gets it to McHale. Hands of Parrish. Ainge's three-pointer. Tapped by Bird to McHale. And they are letting one slip away. A three-pointer by Bird.
Well, I guess the media press has been on his case.
Well, look at that. DJ. Low, Bird.
Ooh.
Yes. Magnificent.
It's all about.
Bird gets it to Kite. Slams it home.
And then anticipating the pass.
Bird trying to go on Grunfeld and scoops it in.
Yo, honestly, Bird and the Celtics. Like I said it before, poetry in motion. Their offense, they know where they need to be on the floor, and whoever has the ball in their hands, they know who is going to be open before they even look. He doesn't have to look. Parrish is under the basket. Dunk. Larry Bird is running a route, going through screens, going for the mid-range. McHale passes to him into the shot. Like, they know where they're going to be. I mean, I know that's based off of their offense, but it's like they know that their players are going to get to the spot they need to get to. Because it's like, okay, you can do plays all you want, but like players are not pylons, even though the Celtics are making them look like they're pylons. But it's like you still have to do the work to get to the spot. You still have to beat your man up. You still have to put that shoulder into the player so we can set them up for the screen to come and then go right and put your shoulder into your teammate. So there's no space to get through and run your butt to the spot. Raise up, cash. You still have to get into your stance and get low and then raise up and shoot quickly. Like you still have to do the work to get to the bucket, but it just they know it's coming. They throw it. They don't even look. They don't even have to look. It's just a quick, oh yeah, he's coming. Before they even get there, like the ball's coming. Bird sees it. It's right in pocket. It's cash. It's not even just about Bird. It's the whole team. And Bird is the system, as I said in the other videos. The way Bird plays, everybody else like adapts to it. And they facilitate. Bird facilitates, they facilitate. Bird is in the right spots, they're in the right spots. Everything is moving through Bird. They're like on his back, just watching him, and he's a leader. They're following him, and they're doing what they need to do at a high level as they have a bunch of Hall of Famers on their team, and I really feel like that has a lot to do with Bird, the way he played, and they just emulated what he did in their own way, in each position, and all of them, everybody on the team can pass because they know that they're going to be in the right spots. It's just perfect basketball. I feel like anybody that's coaching a team, coaching kids, they have to watch the Boston Celtics and watch their sequences, the way they go through screens, the way they move. No one is just sitting still. Everybody's moving. Bird moves, everybody moves. Post game is tough. Their mid-range game is on point. They're cutting to the basket. They're getting open. Dunks. It's just simple basketball. Simple, fundamental basketball. It's like the Spurs. The Spurs when they had Tim Duncan. It's the same thing. Same type of offense. Just moving around the whole game, getting to the basket. Simple basketball. Not wasting any time. Efficient. Just efficient buckets. It's a beauty to watch. It's a beauty to watch. It's amazing.
Bird pops it and hits at the end of the third quarter.
And that also is what affects their shooting average.
Bird just kisses it off the glass.
Quickly to Bird at half court. Now he waits for the Chief to come. Finds him.
Next easy pass. Easy pass. Easy done. Always right spots, mid range. Not mid range. Reverse layup. So used to saying mid range.
His defensive rebound. 11 of the 13 belong to Gervin. Bird goes coast to coast. And DJ will be too upset about that substitution. He goes Bird for 3.
The man just gave up. I hope he missed it. With Bird, we're talking about.
The ball was wide open. Impressively, they've got 35 points already in the first quarter. Goes Larry to the hoop. Got it.
What are you about to throw that pass? That dime.
A lot of head work there. Bird wants it. Got it. Both of those.
This open.
Backdoor.
With the back door. It's just all day. Back doors, mid range, post up into lane. It's too small. Ooh, triple. Open. Honestly, they're just doing a great job of moving around. Honestly, because it's like they don't want Bird.
So, what's the hottest online slots casino in Ontario right now?
It's just
it's hands down.
Movement.
Bird is ahead. Larry pulls up on Bird. Long lead pass to Bird.
That's enough. Oh my gosh. We got to get into Pistol Pete. Yeah. Let's get into Pistol Pete real quick. Sheesh. Mid-range galore. Crazy. Just insane. It's just insane. The way he gets into his pocket. Like, honestly. It's crazy. Honestly crazy. Move this from stage. Yeah. He is nuts. The whole Boston team was nuts. Like, I don't know how teams dealt with the Boston's. Like, I mean, they had Lakers. Lakers was a different monster too. That was some good competition they had. But it's like Boston, their offense was just the mediocre teams, the teams that were okay. They had problems, and even the better teams, like they had problems, even in the playoffs. Like you could like prepare all year. You're still not stopping Larry Bird and this Boston Celtics. Like it's not even a joke. I'm not gonna walk over that team. Okay, so we're gonna react to Pistol Pete next. That's probably my last reaction for the night. My videos for Pistol Pete have been getting copyrighted, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Got to take that L sometimes, you know. What is a whole film? I think I'll watch that on stream soon. The Pistol Pete film. My documentary videos, when I react to them, they do pretty well. I think people like them, so I'm gonna get into that next. Pistol Pete handles. Okay. This didn't really get that many views though, but No, whatever. Let's get into it. I don't think I'll get copyrighted for this. Hopefully not, since it's a video that didn't get many views. So, yeah. Let's see. Pistol Pete. Present the screen. Share screen. Let's see Pistol Pete highlights. Pistol Pete handles. Share. Okay. Y'all see the screen? Yep. Got the screen up. Let's get into it. Play. Let's get into it. Let's go. Dribbling rules. Okay, this is definitely getting copyrighted because it says NBA TV. Oh well. Oh, I watched this video already.
Pistol Pete Maravich, in my opinion, the greatest playmaker playing today. A great passer, great shooter. A lot of people don't know this. He is wonderful in all these dexterity drills.
Yeah, he got that thing on the string. He got that thing on the string. Even back then, he was way ahead of his time. Is this the video?
I did this for quickness. I just
you
my
just
quickness
teasing
is
his
what I call a
handle?
ricochet drill. You stand with your feet apart and you just throw the ball down, back and forth like this. This is really just for coordination purposes. And then once you get into what I call the bullet ricochet, where you try to throw the ball very hard.
That is very dangerous. That could end very. That could be
You
bad.
catch it behind. That's one.
Oh yeah, that drill's tough too.
This really increases your ability to handle basketball.
Now, when you see a loose ball, and that ball is a couple inches from the ground, don't you feel real superior to the next guy knowing that you could start a dribble from that low position?
Exactly. One of the best moves I have, particularly as an individual, is putting the ball out in front of somebody, and as they go for it, do what I call a stutter dribble, back over like that.
Try that again.
That's tough.
If I'm guarding you.
You got your hand there.
Okay. If I'm guarding him,
Yeah,
I have a feeling
everybody. I
that
feel
I
like
might be able to get
nowadays
that ball.
everybody has done that.
But through all
Just
this
off of, like,
dexterity
pure
practice,
reaction.
he knows that he could beat my reaction and go by me.
Yeah, off of pure reaction. I feel like it's one of those things where he probably just like was in the midst of a game and just did that and
This
said,
is
"Oh,
where the
that
hands
worked."
become the extension of the ball. I'm not looking at the basketball, just position, but I can feel it. I know where my hands are, and I'm making sure that that cup action is there, that I can get it.
Dryness, itchiness? Try the new Barber Club Moisturizer, the fast-absorbing formula to care for short beards and skin.
In this moment, you are wonderful. You are.
Oh gosh. Wow. Ooh. Finish on him. Way ahead of his time, man. Way ahead of his time. Oh my gosh, dropped him on the floor. Finesse.
The way he is right now, he's got 15, and we still have 2.5 to go in the quarter. Earlier this year, we had a shootout between Maravich and Monroe in a game at the Garden. First time the Jazz was in. Oh, there's a foul on Beard. Pistol Pete really played much like a fiddle that time.
Ooh, the in and out crossover is so tough. Come here. Yeah, he's nice. He's very nice. Oh my gosh, I've seen that before. I did see that highlight before. That was over the head. He's looking like players right now. This was crazy to me.
The game has evolved so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a miss. We'll put it in there, but it's still crazy. Ooh. In that Rondo. And he was disrespectful with it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. There's no way. So let's just say, I'm just gonna say it. Was Pistol Pete the pioneer for creative handles? Because was anybody really doing this back then, or did he learn this from like playing with players? Like, did he play with black players back then, or was it like were black players even doing this back then? Were like not even black players? Were players really doing this back then? Like on the playground, was it really like did street ball really exist back then? Like, was it really like creative moves? Like, were people doing that back then? Was maybe Globetrotters? I don't know how long Globetrotters were out for. I don't know if they were back in the 70's or 80's. I don't know. I don't know. I have to go back and look at that. But let me see. Do I? Y'all can see me? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know when Globetrotters really started. But maybe it was from Globetrotters. If it wasn't, then he might be the pioneer of this. But or maybe there's a background of it. Maybe he played street ball somewhere and learned these things. Or maybe he's just a creative individual. He was just a genius. Because a lot of these moves I'm seeing players do now, and I did not see nobody do an in and out crossover like that in the 70's ever. Period. Like ever. Crazy. That in and out crossover, that looked like Kyrie. That looked like Jamal Crawford back in the 70's. People were like, oh, if Jamal Crawford or all these players were in the 70's, they would be dropping 100 points. But there's Pistol Pete right there. They'd probably be doing the same thing Pistol Pete was doing. Honestly, Pistol Pete was way ahead of his time. Not even funny. Like, you can drop him in any era. Drop him in any era. And he's putting in work. Any era. You can't say that about a lot of players. You can't say that about a lot of Hall of Famers, if you ask me. Hesitation. Oh. Into the floater?
Now Maravich brings it up behind the back. How do you do? A little showtime there.
Woo! The runner? Ooh. It's also game? Better be. Yeah. Hold up. What did he just do? Did he just go into he faked me out? I'm watching this right now. 48 years later, he faked me out. Shoot. Man, it came like the whole camera went the other way. Like, what? Crazy. Look at the camera. Yeah. This dude is crazy. He's crazy. And his pull-up is disgusting. That's all he was doing on last video. 68 points. Pull-up all day. Literally all game. I mean that's all he could do. He couldn't pull up a 3, then you had a 3 points.
3:05 remaining. Maravich for 20.
Next.
Ready for full service production and
Labs, get complete program management with a team of manufacturers who will help optimize.
Let's just enjoy it just if you want to work. Just enjoy it. I ain't gonna say much. Just enjoy it. Just watch the video, sit back. Watch it. Just in the vision,
Maravich with the ball. Watch the body control that he has. He hands in the air almost. Making a move on Hampton. Going up, double clutching.
He was open there.
Holding on to the ball. Great
That's
body
so crazy.
control in the air. Nice move by Pete Maravich.
Yeah, he had no business playing that era. No business. You just pulled it. Stop on a dime, just pulled it. He had no idea that was happening. Oh. This just is right, man. Crazy.
Offensive foul.
Maravich goes all the way here. Says, well, that's a big guy there. Maybe I'll try him this time.
All right, here's Lenny Wilkins, number 19, guarded by Archibald.
Wow. Speechless. This is back in the 70's? Oh my gosh. How? Maybe I'm just like, were the players doing this back then?
In the ball game. 69-48 New Orleans. Maravich almost tripped. Beats the Griffin. Maravich said something to Tiki Burton. Tiki is picked off here. Let's go ahead.
I don't know how you stop him. He is too much.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm running out of things to say about Maravich.
Well, the story of this ball game is Pistol Pete Maravich. He is really doing it all. The next round, he really give Butch Beard some help now defensively against us. Nothing seems to work.
Yo. Ready for the shot. Oh my gosh. He was a tough point guard to put at least. Meantime, the shot? Yo, even when you just going through the motions at that point, it was like, Mitchell was missing, but missing looked good.
Maravich. Boy, he's got all kinds of moves. What move doesn't this guy have?
Oh, he can do it all. I don't know how you stop a guy like that. You have to have help.
Yeah, he's tough, man. He's tough. Very tough. Very tough. Oh my gosh. Almost got that pass through too. That was a bad pass.
Jazz ball from the side. Merriweather setting a screen for
Really doing
Maravich.
that move there.
And he can light you up one-on-one.
Come here. I don't know what that mask was, but yeah. Disco music is telling me. Y'all probably won't hear that. Well, I mean, you hear it now because you're on stream, but once I post this, I have to cut it. I have to cut out that music. Yeah, that man was tough, to say the least. To say the very least. Move that from the stage. Okay, 55-minute stream. That was cool. That was a cool stream. That's aside. Oh gosh. Let me change the camera a little bit. Okay, that's better. Okay, a little bit better. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna sign out real quick. Yeah, that was a great video. Some great videos to watch. Trace McGrady, Steve Francis, gifted players, very creative. You could just see the street ball culture in both players actually, but more so Steve Francis was a street ball player and brought that to the NBA, but he still used fundamentals, facilitated the ball at a high rate. He damn near had 20 and 20. He probably did based off the highlights. And then you have Larry Bird. I don't even need to say anything about Larry Bird. Like, he already know. He's a bucket. And the Celtics were just a legendary team. If you play 2K, you know how hard it is to beat the Celtics. Yeah, Celtics is a tough team, and Larry Bird, he's the reason why they were such a great team. He was a system, and he allowed his players to play the way they're supposed to play all throughout their offense, moving ball, mid-range, getting to the right spots, finishing, just pure, fundamentally sound basketball, simple basketball. And then you have Pistol Pete, way ahead of his time. Like, it's crazy. Like, maybe I'm just ignorant to, like, the 70s and the 60s, obviously, because I'm 26. I was born in 99. So it's like, I'm not going to know much about 60s and 70s. Like, I'm only going to know about, like, Wilt Chamberlain or Bill Russell, and, you know what I'm saying, Jerry West. But I like point guards, like Jerry West, he was very good, but it's like, was he doing the same type of handles, the handle moves, or finishing, floaters, in and out crossovers, finishing the lane, up and under? Like, was he doing that? Because I saw highlights of Jerry West. Like, he was getting buckets, but I didn't see him that flashy. Like, he looks like players now. Like some mixtape type of plays. This is in the 70s. Like, it's crazy. I'm like, bro, am I watching the 70s right now? Like, what are we doing? This is crazy. Nuts. But yeah. Those was some good 3 video reactions. Yeah, I enjoyed myself watching them. I hope you got whoever's watching this stream enjoyed the reactions. I'm about to say a prayer real quick before I sign out. In the name of Jesus, whoever's watching this right now, and whoever is going to watch the archives of this, in the name of Jesus, I pray, bless them from the crown of their heads to the soles of their feet. Allow them to be strong. Allow them to have a stoic mindset as they go through their days. Tomorrow, to have a great mindset and to start off the day with positivity, not negativity. Have the optimistic mindset. Whoever is going through struggles and trials and tribulations, and you think everything is going wrong, promise me, push through, lean on God, cast your cares and anxieties on Him, no matter what the situation. Because honestly, once you get through that, you're molding yourself to be the best man or woman of God you could possibly be. That's why God is putting you through these things. He's going to allow you to struggle. But if you read the book of Job,
He went through the worst things, but he still kept God in his heart. He might have questioned God a little bit, but he still kept God in his heart, and he still pushed through no matter what it is, and God blessed him. So it's like you have to really stay true to God and really push through and get through all these things. And once you get through all these things and put God first, doors will open that you didn't even know that would be open. Like God has a plan for you. You have a plan, but God, you don't know God's plan, and you'll see it, and it could be better than whatever you imagine. So don't get in the way of God's plan. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so really push through and put him first, and whatever you're going through, just think of it as a grace period of you developing yourself to be the best man or woman of God. So in the name of Jesus, I pray whoever's watching this, to be blessed from the crown of their heads to the sole of their feet, and bless their family. In Jesus, I pray. Amen. So stay blessed, stay lit, and I'm out.